Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. In today's video, we're looking at another small land vehicle that's very reminiscent of the GTA Online vehicle, the Strider, and that is the Lurcher, which is this lovely thing right behind me. So this is a three-wheeled vehicle, two at the front, one at the back, with a very clean and simplistic design, allowing you to upgrade it with whatever you need on your adventure. So press the F10 and find this in the spawn menu. The Lurcher is 77 small blocks, using the automatons, wasteland, and heavy industry DLC packs. We see here just a tiny bit of information about it, where it says it's a reverse strike. So we'll give this thing a thumbs up, move around towards the very front, have a good look around the outside, then we'll go and drive it around for a bit, see how it handles, and I think that'll be that. So my character can now bugger off just a little bit, there we go, and this is what we get at the very front of the Lurcher. So we can see a bunch of steel blocks go into the middle of the vehicle that gives it that almost motorbike-like design. On the left and right hand side is our industrial spotlights to light up the darkness, then we can see our wheels and how they've been set up at the very front. As we were to move around onto the side, we can see our saddle cockpit to drive this thing around, then just below there we can see just the edge of our hydrogen tank that we can use to refill up our bottles as we're out and about exploring. On the side here we've got a cargo container with a small connector to dock this thing up, recharge our hydrogen tank, and of course to load and unload any small bits and bobs you want to take with you. Anyway, moving towards the back, we then got two beam blocks that come across onto our wheel suspension, and this is why I wanted to do a showcase on this. You don't see this too often, and it is a novel way of actually making a three-wheel vehicle. So looking at it from above, it simply comes across from that connector on the side onto the wheel suspension, and that's how the wheel has been put central to the body. Yes, we do have a sound block on the back there for some decoration, and we can see some batteries right behind that wheel just to give it a bit of power. Moving all the way up and looking down, we've got everything being covered up at the back there. There's our saddle cockpit, and there's the very front where we do have some steel blocks just covering the top of those wheels. Moving down and under this thing all the way down, there we go, there's a clear view of our hydrogen tank right next to our container connector. There's how our wheel's been connected up from below. And that's about it for the outside of the Lurcher. Now what I can do is just grab hold of my character, we get into the seat, and well, see what kind of controls it has. So in first person view, looking down, we see our meters per second, down there is our power and hydrogen. To bring up the HUD, we only got one control, which is for our connector to lock and unlock it. And with that done, it's now time to drive this thing around. So moving forwards, there we go, we see what kind of speed we get up to, and it's got to be about 32 meters per second. Doing a very tight corner, here we go, all the way around, this is usually the point of destruction of many vehicles, and it's, well, pretty damn pinned to the ground. Look at that go. We're going at, say, the maximum speed it can move forwards. Going all the way around. Let's go and switch it to this side. And there is just no risk of this flipping over. But then again, it might be helped out by being on the alien planet, which just has 0.1 Gs more than the Earth-like planet. Moving forwards once again, and then slamming on the brakes. No issues there whatsoever. And of course we can do a reverse all the way around. And it feels like it wants to tip over doing this, but it just can't quite do it. It's just going to spin all the way around, which is, well, extremely reminiscent of the Nagasaki Strider from GTA Online. But as for that is pretty much it for this vehicle. It's just a short, sweet video. I thought some people might like the design of how the wheel has been set up at the back there. It's a very simple, very novel design. And like I said earlier, you could easily upgrade this, slap on a few guns at the front there instead of the spotlights, put on a few containers on here, put an order detector, use this to go out and about and explore all patches. So it's a very easy vehicle to build in survival mode. Yes, that is that for this video. There's nothing else to talk about, so what I'll do is backflip and hopefully damage this vehicle. Oh god, there goes the wheel in the back there. Flipping that over. And that will have to do for a smaller ending crash. And it self-rights itself. How about that? Yes, that is that for the Lurcher. It's a lovely little vehicle. There'll be a link to its description below if you wish to download and play around with it yourself. I'll be back with another video sometime soon. Bye bye.